Hi, can you see my screen okay?
Yes, I can see your screen. It shows a Photoshop window with an image of a wrecked car.
Excellent. I'd like some help with Photoshop today, please.
Sure, I can help with that. What would you like to do in Photoshop today?
I'd like a little bit of coaching on the use of generative AI, please.
Okay, I can help with that. Do you have any specific questions about using generative AI in Photoshop, or would you like a general overview?
I want to extend the image. That's what I'd like to do first of all.
Okay, extending the image using generative AI is a great starting point. In Photoshop, you can use the generative fill feature to expand your canvas and create content that blends seamlessly with the existing image. Would you like me to walk you through the steps?
Yeah, that'd be great, please.
All right, let's extend your image. First, you'll need to use the crop tool to expand the canvas area where you want to generate new content. Then, with the expanded area selected, use the generative fill function, and Photoshop will automatically fill the area with content that matches the surroundings. Are you ready to try that?
That was quite a lot of information. What do I do first?
Okay, let's break it down. First, select the crop tool from the toolbar on the left. You can recognize it by its icon that looks like a square with right angles at the four corners. Once selected, drag the handles on the sides or corners of the image to extend the canvas in the direction you want to add content. Then click the check mark at the top of the screen to
Whoa,
finalize the
whoa,
canvas extension.
hang on a minute, too fast. So I've dragged it to extend the image. Is that correct? Can you see that?
Yes, I can see that you've expanded the canvas with the crop tool. That is the correct first step. Now you should be able to use the generative fill. Are you ready to move on to the next step?
Yeah. What is next?
Okay, now that you've expanded the canvas, you'll want to make a selection of the blank areas. You can use the lasso tool from the toolbar on the left or the marquee selection tool. Just select the expanded area and then click Generative Fill. A text box should appear where you can write a prompt if needed, but it is not mandatory. Are you ready to select and fill?
Yeah, I've selected it. I've done that. Now what?
Great. Now that you have the blank area selected, look for the Generative Fill button in the contextual taskbar or in the Edit menu. Click that, and Photoshop will generate content to fill the selected area based on the existing image. You can also type in a text prompt, but you don't have to. Did you find the Generative Fill button?
Yeah, I did. Hang on. I think I've missed something. This little button, it says generate. Do I have to click that?
Yes, you've got it. After selecting the area you want to fill, you need to click the Generate button for Photoshop to use Generative Fill to create the new content. Click that button, and it will fill your selected area.
Okay, it's filling now. Looks okay. Oh, there we go.
Great, it looks like the generative fill is working. How does the extended image look to you?
Pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Happy with that. I've got one more thing I'm going to try with your help.
Okay, I'm ready to help. What's the next thing you'd like to try with generative AI in Photoshop?
I want to make the car disappear and have flowers there instead.
Okay, you want to make the car disappear and replace it with flowers using generative fill. First, use a selection tool, like the lasso tool, to select the car. Then, use the generative fill tool and in the prompt, type flowers and click generate. Photoshop will do the rest. Are you ready to give that a try?
Yeah, do I have to select the car really accurately or not? Because that'll take ages.
You don't need to make a super precise selection. A rough selection of the car should work fine. The generative AI is pretty good at blending the new content. So feel free to quickly select the car. Are you ready to select and fill?
Yeah, I've selected it. So I'm going to put flowers in this box here.
All
And
right,
then,
now that you've selected the car and you have the generative fill prompt box open,
yeah.
type flowers into the text box and click the generate button. This should remove the car and fill the area with flowers.
Okay, here we go. It's happening.
Okay, it looks like the generative fill is working. How does the image with the flowers look?
Hilarious and slightly unnatural. What do you think?
The car has been replaced with a cluster of red tulips. The flowers have a vibrant color and do look a bit out of place in the scene, as you said, but it's a pretty good result from generative fill. Do you want to try anything else?
No, I think that's not bad for a beginner, is it? Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. It's great that you're exploring the power of generative AI in Photoshop. Feel free to reach out if you need any more help in the future.
Just a quick general question. Do you actually know everything about how Photoshop works?
No, I don't know everything about how Photoshop works. I am a large language model, and I can help you with many things, but I don't have the full knowledge of an expert user. I base my answers on the information available to me.
Okay, well, I still think you did pretty well, so well done. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Thanks. Bye for now.
Okay, goodbye. Have a great day.